Hi, this is Jeff with PlanningPod, and now we're going to look at how to use the Contacts tool. Before you can invite a user into your account or before you can assign them to an event, they first must be a contact. So we're going to click on the Contacts tab in our account right here. In this left-hand column, we've already created some contact groups for you, but you can create your own, and I'll show you how to do that in a moment. In the next column here is your list of contacts, and you can search your contacts using the search box, or you can sort them by last name or company with these buttons right here. When you click on a contact, you will see the contact summary area right over here. In that area, you can click on the edit button that will pull up the form to edit that contact's information, or you can delete the contact. The contact summary area will include all of that particular person's contact information. Right here, you can manage their access level, so you can click on this button and invite them into your account to access tools inside of your account. The next item here is the Contact Activity tool, and basically you can create tasks or to-dos for a particular contact, and this is great for things like managing leads. And to create a contact activity, you just click on the Add Activity button. You can also upload and associate a file with a contact right here. As you can see, I've already uploaded 4 files for this contact. To upload more files, simply click on the Add Files button. Once you do that, you can then download those files. This next area lists the events that this contact has been assigned to, and in the area below that, it lists the events where we've associated this contact as a vendor. And if you click on the buttons to the right of those items, it will take you to those events. This next area shows that this particular contact has been a signer on 2 contracts in our system, and that's in the Contracts and e-Signatures area. And finally, this area right here displays the proposals and invoices that have been associated with this particular contact. So the Contact Summary area gives you a good overview of this contact in relation to your account. As you can see next to some of these contacts, there are tags associated with them. So let's talk about the vendor tag first. When you tag a contact as a vendor, you can then associate that vendor with events and items within each event. So we're going to tag this contact and also this contact as a vendor. We're going to go over here under the Actions menu, and then we're going to flag the selected contact as vendors. And once we've tagged those contacts as vendors, we can now associate those vendors with events and with things like budget line items and itinerary line items. To unassociate vendors, you can just simply click on them, click on the Set Remove Vendor flag, and then just remove those flags or tags. Tagging a contact as a lead opens up lead tracking tools for that particular contact. And there's another video that shows you how to do that, so I encourage you to watch that video. And finally, you can tag a contact as a client, and this is for your own reference in the contacts area. And you can also do additional things in bulk with multiple contacts. For example, you can delete more than one contact at a time, or you can move more than one contact to a group at a time. Now let's take a look at contact groups. We've already created some groups to which you can assign contacts over here in the left side, but you can manage these, you can change them, delete them, and add new ones simply by clicking on the drop-down menu and then clicking on Manage Contact Groups. To add a new group, simply click on the Add Additional Contact Group button and then add your group name. I'm just going to add a new vendors contact group. And I'm going to add a referral partner contact group also. And there's another feature here where you can set a specific group as the default list, and so when you open up your contacts, it will automatically open up to that particular group. However, we're going to leave the all group as the default list. And once we hit save, now you can see those new contact groups over here in the left column, and you can start adding contacts to those groups. Before we start adding contacts, I also want to show you how to add custom fields to the contact form. I'm going to click on the drop-down menu again in the right corner and click on Manage Custom Fields, and we're going to add a few custom fields to our contact form. The first one is a customer number, and the second one will be customer birthday. And I will show you in a moment where those fields appear. Let's add a new contact by clicking on the Add Contact button. And this is how you manually would add a contact. Here you can also tag this contact as a vendor, as well as a lead or a client. You can also upload a photo of your contact, and this photo will appear in various places throughout PlanningPod. You can also associate this contact with a group. We'll put it in one of our new contact groups we just created. And then this pretty much works like a regular address book form, where first and last name, company, title. You've got the ability to add address. And notice that you can add more than one address, more than one email, more than one phone number. However, one thing to note is if you want the text messaging option available in the calendar, in the master calendar, where you can basically set reminders by text message, you will need to add a mobile phone number for all those people for whom you want to receive text message reminders from their calendar. And you can also enter in a URL or a website for each of your contacts. And then in these two fields here are the two custom fields that we just added to the contact form. So we're going to add a birthday and a customer number. And then finally, here's a notes field where you can simply add a note that pertains to a contact. And once we've hit the save button, we're going to go over here to our new contact right here. And here is all of our new contacts information and picture. And again, here in the contact summary area, you can manage this user's access right here with this button. But what we're going to do now is we're going to add a contact activity. This task tool lets you create a subject, such as a call to set up an appointment or a reminder to call somebody, gives you a day when you want to receive a reminder, and you can set a reminder for as many of the contacts in your account as you wish. And you can also create a note for this particular contact activity. This contact activity will be present on your daily review dashboard, and on the day that the reminder is due, these contacts will receive an email alert reminding them about this contact activity. And here this activity is right here. And to edit it, you just simply click on the pen icon, and to delete it, you just click on the trash can. And now let's add some files related to this contact. And this is a good place just to store files that are related to someone. Like if they're a vendor, there may be pricing sheets or product descriptions or brochures. If it's a client, it might be background information that you collect on them. So once you've uploaded those from your computer, you click on Start the Upload. You will see a progress bar, and once it hits 100%, all the files have been uploaded. Once they've been uploaded, you can return to the contact. And if you scroll down, you can see now There are those 5 files that we have added to this contact, and you can download them using the buttons on the right. The Add Contact button in the right corner lets you add contacts one at a time, but you may want to upload multiple contacts from a file, which you can do by clicking on the drop-down menu and clicking on the Import Contacts from File link. Our system lets you upload vCard files, which are standard address book files. Also, you can upload CSV and Excel files. We recommend vCard and CSV files, so we're going to upload a CSV file here. For Excel and CSV files, you may need to map out some of the columns in your file to the fields in our database. Fairly often, our system can accurately map those out for you like it did right here, but you can always change the mapping if you wish. Once you're done with this, just click on the Import button and our system will automatically import those contacts into your contacts area. And if you have a lot of contacts, this may take several minutes. So now here are some of the new contacts we added, right here and right here. And again, if you need to start tagging some of these contacts as, say, vendors, you can just click on one or multiple contacts, like we're going to do right here. And then we just go up to the Actions menu, click on the Set Remove Vendor Flag, and flag these contacts as vendors. So now we can use these contacts as vendors throughout our account. Let's go through some of the other items in the drop-down menu. One item is Manage the Sales Pipeline. This is one of the lead tracking tools. You can also manage referral sources, and it's another lead tracking tool, and we go over those in another video. You can also import contacts from a Facebook account, and you can export your contacts to a CSV file by clicking on that link. Well, thanks for watching this video on how to use our contacts tool, and please check out some of our other videos, especially the ones on how to manage leads, as well as how to invite other users into your accounts.